I've been a fool. Chances are you have too. I've also spent time with fools. Is this the same for you? I'm sure it is. Are you ready to put all that behind you? In this video, I'm going to share a clear path to eliminating fools from your life, even if you have been the foolish one. All right, we're going to start off with this statement of truth. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So that's going to be the basis of this whole video today. Once again, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Think about the experiences you have had when you have suffered harm. And be honest. Were you the fool, or were you around foolish people? That's such a great exercise. When I do that, I just take some time, get out a sheet of paper and look back. Again, you don't have to overthink it. Think back at the times where you thought, man, this is when I suffered the greatest harm. And then just think about, okay, what was I the foolish one, or was I around foolish people? Or maybe it was both. Maybe it's a combination, but just write those things down, because that wisdom is going to bring you clarity. That awareness is going to serve you as you continue on this process. And after you've done that, then I want you to really get introspective and start with your own foolish habits or behaviors. And I'll give you one for me. There was a time in my life, again, before God and all that, that I lived for the weekend. It was work hard during the week and then go out on Friday and Saturday and have fun, recover a little bit on Sunday, and go back into work and work hard again. That was my life. Foolish habit, a foolish habit, because there was nothing substantive about that. It was all about entertainment and being stimulated and pleasure and all that stuff, being distracted from the true things of life. So you may be in that situation. That may be one of your foolish habits or behaviors. And again, this isn't to beat yourself up. It took me years and years and years to figure this stuff out. It's just awareness. Once you become aware, that's where the power is. So this is all about just creating some new awareness for you in this case. Okay, next, after you've listed those things, those foolish habits or behaviors, next to each one of them, so leave some room, determine who was with you. Who was encouraging who? Were you the one encouraging others, or were they encouraging you? Or again, it could be a combination of the two, but this is where you're starting to really sort out. You have to be, this isn't that if you identify someone in your life that, you say, oh gosh, this person is pretty foolish. It's not to beat them down. It's just to become more aware of it. Maybe through your process of transformation, this person can again become unfoolish and avoid fools in their life. So there's so many positives that can come about by just going through this process. So you make a list next to your behaviors and habits. If you just have one that you want to focus on, just focus on one. You don't have to have a big list. You just want to start chopping wood on these things. So now you have a great start on avoiding the fools in your life, and gleaning the wisdom from this information is the key. Take a look, because the self-awareness is going to be great. Yeah, I was foolish here, but now I'm aware that that's foolish. So there's lots of processes and ways that you can change those habits. I won't go into that today, but I've got a lot of videos that talk about how you change habits and that sort of thing. Or reach out to me. You know how to get a hold of me. But you're now ready to start avoiding fools in your life, including your own foolish behaviors. Now, after you've done all of that, you got to flip to the other side. And I love lists. Y'all know I love lists. Make a list of people you consider wise. And this doesn't have to be somebody that you actually know. It could be an author. It could be a podcaster. It could be, whoever. But make a list of people who you consider wise. And if you don't have a list, if you can't even come up with a list, well, then do some research Ask your friends, hey, who do you consider wise? Who are the wise people? Ask people, who mentors them if they have a mentor. Just start seeking wisdom wherever you can find it and make a list of those sources of wisdom that you come across. And once you've made that list, then narrow it down to maybe one or two, or whatever's appropriate for you. It could be more, depending on your situation and your list. And this is just take a step. And the step in this case is commit to increasing your time walking with the wise. Whatever that looks like. If it's an author, it could be reading books from them. If it's a person, it could be scheduling coffee and just hanging out. Just say, hey, I just want to hang out. I consider you. You tell somebody that you consider them wise. Oh my goodness. What a blessing you're giving that person. And it's just think if somebody told you that and that they wanted to spend some time with you. It's really empowering for you. And it's it's something that you'll take seriously. So commit to increasing your time walking with the wise. And if you're someone that needs accountability, get an accountability partner. If you don't, then just commit to it. If you're like me, you just put it in your planner and then you make it happen. Whatever way works for you. But just commit to increasing your time walking with the wise. And know that the payoff is if you do indeed increase your time. And here's the real blessing of this whole process, y'all. If you start doing everything I talked about today, the fools will naturally fall away as your own wisdom increases. They'll just naturally fall away. You don't have to confront them or do anything. Pretty soon you'll look up and they just won't be there. And the same with your own behaviors. Your own foolish behaviors are going to start to decrease over time. But again, like most things that are worthwhile, it isn't an overnight process. You're going to have to be diligent and consistent with this. So subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like this. And comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to a question you ask. And we'll see you the next time on this amazing journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.